evening and welcome to the 2016 MHSAA Milk 4A Basketball Championships. My name is Danielle Eduardo and we are live at Investors Group Athletic Center at the University of Manitoba for LRSD TV. Now today we're bringing you a championship matchup between the Sisler Spartans and the Vincent Massey Trojans in the girls varsity basketball provincials. Now Sisler is the defending champion and they're still dominant. They've been dominant all season. They're ranked #1 overall and they have a perfect 12-0 conference record overall this season. To get here tonight, they beat the Oak Park Raiders, who are ranked 4th overall, 79-53 on Thursday night in the semifinals. And Vincent Massey is here. They did lose last year in the semifinals, but they're ranked #2 overall this season. They went 10-2 in their conference season, and they did beat the #6 Garden City Fighting Gophers 77-60 on Thursday night to advance to the final. Now tonight's game is a rematch of the 2014 final, which did see the Trojans take home the trophy. But there are different players because it's high school and they are a different team. So I'm joined here today with Sisler's head coach, Michael Tan. Now, Michael, you've had an absolutely dominant team all this season, but what is it really going to take for you to win tonight?
It'll take a lot of discipline tonight, making sure that we stick to our game plan and execute all of the stuff that we've practiced over the last few days. I think if we stick to the script that way, I think we have a good shot at winning this game.
And what is it going to take for you to keep that momentum going that you've been building all season?
Just playing with confidence and having the confidence to know that we can execute at a high level. And again, if we stick to our plan and make sure that we execute on the defensive end and take care of the rebounds, everything should work out for itself.
Okay, perfect. Well, Michael, thank you and good luck tonight. And I'm going to send you up to the booth now with Missy Penner and Greg Bouchard, who are your color and play-by-play for this evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Danielle. We're almost ready for the girls' championship game here. We've got #1 and #2 in the girls' championship game here live at the Investors Group Athletic Center. Sisler has been ranked #1 all season. They're up against #2 Vincent Massey Trojans.
Yeah, it's I mean the tail of the tape. It's the monsters versus the midgets, so to speak. Small, quick, great outside shooting with the Sisler Spartans. Great defense and pounded inside for Vincent Massey. So this is going to be a game of wills. Whose will dictate this game?
Absolutely. So really no surprises as far as rankings. We're almost ready for the introduction of the teams. Right now, we're going to throw to Robbie Scott for the introduction of the teams.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Milk Manitoba March Madness Monday. That's right, the Girls Championship Final of the 2016 Milk High School Basketball Championships. Hundreds upon hundreds of games have been played. It all comes down to one game tonight between the Sisler Spartans and the Vincent Massey Trojans. We are going to meet the teams in a moment, but first we've now asked everyone to stand and face the flag for the singing of O Canada, which is going to be done for us tonight by Genevieve Green of Glenlawn Collegiate.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all our sons' command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we
Thank you, Genevieve. All right, folks, it's time to meet the teams for this championship game. The visitors on the scoreboard tonight are the Vincent Massey Trojans. They advanced to the final by defeating both the Glenlawn Lions and the Garden City Fighting Gophers. Let's meet the Vincent Massey Trojans. We have number 2, Luisa Aquino. Number 3, Kaylin Grun. Number 4, Paige Blanca. Number 5, Ashley Hickel. Number 8, Julia Shatkowski. Number 9, Kennedy Tashinsky. Number 10, Jessica Hartog. Number 11, Claudia Pfeiffer. Number 12, Tanya Wallach. And number 15, Lindley Trail. And now the starters for Vincent Massey. Number 1, Taylor Kleisen. Number 6, Naya Becker. Number 7, Victoria Tashinsky. Number 13, Keelan Filowich. And number 14, Megan Florence. The head coach is Stacy Hawash. The assistant coaches Stephanie Trimble, Stephanie Kleisen, Sam Breckenridge, Glynis Eifert. The therapist is Rem, and the manager is Anita Isaacun. And now for the home team on the scoreboard, the Sisler Spartans, who advanced to the final by defeating the Kildonan East Reavers and the Oak Park Raiders. Let's meet the Spartans. We have number 1, Tiffany Peep. Number 4, Brianna Tynes. Number 5, Avery Allard. Number 8, Ashna Bonsell. Number 9, Jasmine Murphy. Number 10, Abby Arabe. Number 13, Kiera Foster. Number 14, Alyssa Esperanzate. And number 15, Jasmine Esperanzate. And now the starters for Sisler. Number 2, Patricia Rodriguez. Number 3, Kiera Rongavia. Number 6, Rezal Guinto. Number 7, Kia Giles. And number 11, Kiana Giles. The head coach is Michael Tan. The assistant coach, Abby Alston. The referees for tonight's championship game are Chris Graham, Andy Russo, and Dennis Ferreira. And on the scorer's table, as it's been through the whole championship round, it's the Stat Trackers. Again, folks, it is a championship, so the championship hat must go on.
Introduction of both teams. Of course, we've got Vincent Massey, that is in green with a little bit of white, and in the white jerseys with red is the Sisler Spartans, number 1 ranked, undefeated in Manitoba. Last year's provincial champions, reigning champs.
Yeah, supporting the top 2 players through the Winnipeg Sun rankings. The Giles sisters. It's going to be an interesting matchup tonight. As I said before, bigs versus small. Let's see who can impose their will.
And further to the Giles sisters being ranked 1 and 2 here, their older sister was also the number 1 CIS player with Ryerson. So kudos to that family. There we get the first basket by Vincent Massey to take the early lead. Right now we have Giles with the ball. That's Kiana, dishes it off to her sister. That ball was tipped a little bit. We see an error on the side of Sisler. She was out of bounds.
Ooh.
That ball almost went away. Filowich with the ball. Gets it now to Florence. Florence to Clayson. Filowich. Tachinsky looking to drive. She goes up and goes up left-handed on the left side there. Scores. Sisler with the ball right now. That's Ginto. Gets it to Giles. Giles goes up, gets her own rebound, puts it up, has to go up hard there. There we get a steal by Giles. She's looking to drive, goes right to the hoop, and puts it in, and we are tied.
Defensive pressure up the floor by Sisler, causing a little bit of havoc for Massey. They'll settle back in and see what happens. They're trying very hard to get the ball inside to take advantage of their size. And so far, the 3 front court attempts were all 3 inside. 2 successful, 1 not so.
Sisler with the ball right now. We get an offensive foul being called against Kiana Giles. Vincent Massey with the ball. Clayson gets it in. So Clayson with the ball now. Becker tries to get it inside to Clayson. She does. She goes up left-handed, doesn't drop in. Filowich right there. She goes up, and now she gets fouled on the play. And I believe this one's going to go to Kia Giles. Filowich at the line right now for Vincent Massey. She's good on the first one.
For people watching at home, the names Becker and Filowich are pretty synonymous with basketball in this province, and a little bit of basketball royalty here on the Massey Trojans.
Giles dishes it out. That was number 2, actually. Rodriguez with the shot right now with the ball is Rongavilla, and she scores. We are tied up again at 6. Florence gets it to Becker. Becker looks to get it inside to Filowich, but throws it away. So I think that's where Vincent Massey has to settle down a little bit, make some good passes, make sure that people are in position, established positions in order to get that pass.
I think they've got to just take a little bit more of the clock if they can. Possessions are going to be valuable tonight.
Absolutely.
And surprising, Sisler's first 3 attempts are very, pretty much layups. 3 layups to score their 6 points.
Rongavilla was called on a travel ball there, results in a turnover. Vincent Massey ball. Tuchinski gets it to Hartog, is in the game now. Sisler ball. 7:13 left in this opening quarter of the girls' championship game here at the University of Manitoba.
A little bit of nerves early in the game, lots of turnovers. Too many for the coaches' likings, I'm sure.
That was Rodriguez with the outside baseline shot. See Sisler in man-to-man right now. Again, looking to try and get it into Filowich, but she's guarded by Giles. Becker with the ball. They get it into Filowich. She goes up and drains it. Giles going up. Looks like Massey got a piece of that one, but they're fighting for it right now. Massey comes down with it, but stealing that ball is Ginto. But Becker steals it from her, and it results in Massey going up for an easy 2. That was Tuchinski. So far, Massey doing a really good job on defense.
Yeah, they're playing a really good, tough half-court man game, making a lot of switches on the perimeter, forcing Sisler to really work hard. And they're going to have to work extra hard because they're a much smaller team, comparatively speaking.
And Filowich gets called on the travel.
Vincent Massey's pretty methodical in terms of their approach. They want to get the ball inside, and very, very obvious because they've got such a size mismatch inside.
Sisler bringing the ball up the court right now. They trail by 2. Giles taking a look. Gets it to her sister. Rongavilla drives. Count the basket and a foul.
I'm really impressed by the fact that Sisler is so aggressive getting to the hole. They've only had one perimeter shot that they've made. Everything else that they've made has all been interior drives to the basket. Doing a really good job of penetration.
And Rongavilla misses the foul shot. That was another outside shot there by Ginto. Tuchinski looking to drive. Giles right there. She blocks the shot. But she fights for it, gets it all the way across to number 1, Taylor Clayson. And she gets the basket for Massey.
Really good effort by Tuchinski. She didn't quit on that. She got blocked, but stayed with the ball, and good things happen.
Yeah, that second effort definitely counted. Giles comes down with the rebound for Sisler. She looks to do a spin move, and I'm not sure how that one went in, but it did. She was off balance, just spinning there, and Giles comes up with another steal. Looking to drive, but misses the basket. Gets her own rebound, misses it again. Sisler looking to slow things down a little bit to set up their offense. Giles with the outside shot. Nothing but net. Hickle in the ball for Massey. Filowich goes up strong, gets 2. 15-14 is our score. 4 minutes left in the opening quarter. Giles bringing the ball up for Sisler. Gets it to Rongavilla. Gets it back to Giles with the shot. Doesn't drop in, but right there is number 13, Foster. Hickle for Vincent Massey bringing the ball up. Gets it to Hartog. Tuchinski. Placing back to Tuchinski. She's looking to drive, does a jump shot. Just a little too strong. Giles comes down with the board. Ginto. Looks to drive. That foul being called against, I believe, Filowich.
Absolutely no fear on Sisler's part to get the ball to the basket. Missy, they're going with great aggressiveness to the hole. And Vincent Massey, on the other hand, everything is geared to the interior game. And at some point in time, they're going to have to start making some perimeter shots to make Sisler's defense a little more honest.
Yeah.
Keep them a little more honest, I should say.
So Razel Ginto misses the first one. Is now going to take her second attempt. And she makes that one. So it's 16-14. It's a 2-point lead right now. Still early in this girls' championship game. We've got number 1 and 2 Sisler Spartans against the Vincent Massey Trojans. So that's Vincent Massey Winnipeg. Giles comes down with that board. Tries to dish it ahead to number 3 Rongavilla, but almost threw it away, but she got that ball and drives through the hoop.
They are so quick in their transitions. They have zero fear of the size.
I would say so.
Absolutely no fear.
And that's the attitude you have to have in a big game like this. Payson looks to drive, puts it up left-handed, doesn't drive in. Giles comes down with it. Rongavilla gets it to number 8, it's Bancel, but it's stolen. Trail. Clayson just chooses to slow things up a little bit, try and get the ball inside if they can. Becker. Good movement by Massey, an outside shot, and drains the 3.
They're going to need stuff like that tonight to keep, as I said before, to keep Sisler's defense honest, because they're just daring them to shoot it.
That's another name you probably recognize, Blanca. Paige Blanca.
We've heard that name in the past at Oak Park, I believe.
Absolutely. At the line right now is Razel Ginto again. Misses the first. We'll see how she does on the second attempt. And she gets the second one. 19-17 is our score. Just a 2-point lead again. So this one really end-to-end, back and forth.
Yeah. Neither team is giving any indication that they're going to give in.
Blanca gets it inside to Becker. Becker dishes it back out to Florence. Misses that shot, and Becker's going to get called on the foul over the back. Or maybe not. Oh, sorry, this foul is going to be called against Giles. That's her second foul. Becker to inbound the ball for Massey. Gets it inside to Florence, but it's stolen. And that foul may not seem like much now, but in the event that you're sitting at 3 or 4, that's one you don't really want to take. That was more of a frustration foul.
I would say so.
Giles to inbound the ball. Gets it inside to Rongavilla. Back to Ginto. 1:37 left in the opening quarter of the girls' championship game. 1 and 2 here. Ginto back to Giles. Giles looks to drive. Nice shot, banked off the backboard. 4-point lead. Oh. Hartog tried to dish that ball to one of her teammates, but it was stolen by Giles, and she takes advantage of it, driving straight to the hoop and scoring. This is the biggest lead we've had so far, 6 points.
Ball pressure right now for Sisler is really causing a lot of problems for Vincent Massey.
Filowich looking to drive, she does, but it doesn't go in. She gets the rebound, puts it up for 2. So that's that second opportunity. Ginto bringing the ball up for the Spartans. Rongavilla. Rodriguez looking to drive, nothing there. Rongavilla with the ball. Giles, Becker playing good D.
That should put him in the penalty. That should be the team 5th.
So that's Becker's first foul. We've got a couple subs coming into the game. Back into the game is Tuchinski and Clayson. At the line right now is Giles. Misses on the first. Second attempt. And she makes the second one. 24-19 is our score, 5-point lead, 28 seconds left. So this is going to be close to the last shot. Looks like Sisler might get another opportunity with a few seconds left on the clock. Becker takes the outside shot. Doesn't go in. Filowich almost coming down with that board, but players are fighting for it that are on the ground right now. Filowich somehow comes up with it, gets it to Clayson, and she is fouled on the play. So that foul is against number 2. That's Aquino. Oh, sorry, it's Rodriguez. I had the wrong team. Taylor Clayson misses the first one. 7 seconds left. And she makes the second one. So 24-20, we're back to 4 points. There's only 7 seconds, and of course the clock starts when the ball's inbounded. Ginto with the ball right now. And the ball's tipped out of bounds. Good defense by Florence. There's 1.64 seconds left. Not a lot of time. That's almost an inbound. Put it up right away.
Oh yeah, as soon as you touch it, you got to be shooting it.
Yeah, that's where it'd be an advantage if you're the taller team here right now.
Yeah, it might be.
Ginto looking to drive and does not make that first one. So our score at the end of the first quarter. We'll see if we can even see maybe a little bit of a highlight package here.
I thought that the difference difference in that first quarter was the ball pressure and the speed of Sisler versus the inside presence of Massey. You've got a 4-point game right now.
Right.
I think it's anybody's ball game.
Absolutely. I mean, 4 points. These guys have played 3 times, and I have to say in the past the games haven't been all that close. So I think this says a lot about Massey right now, staying in this one as close as they have. And they have thrown the ball away a number of times. So if they can kind of settle down, there's always nerves at the beginning. So far doing quite well. So 24-20 is our score at the end of the first quarter. Right now we're going to throw courtside where Danielle is waiting with an interview.
LRSD TV, sorry about that. I'm joined today now with David Weens, who is the chair of Dairy Producers of Manitoba. And as you know, Milk is the title sponsor of today's event. So David, it's been a very exciting game so far, a very exciting weekend. Can you tell me a little bit about why you and Milk wanted to get involved with this?
Well, we've been involved with this for many years, and it's just great to see these teams playing tonight, the energy and the passion that's out there, and of course it's driven by, and we're driven in the same way with dairy farmers, and we want to support this event partly because we feel that between milk and sport we're a really good team, and so I like to see the way this the players are so energized tonight. And you can see they put their heart into the game, and again, that's the same sort of thing that we do on the farm, of course, producing milk, which is a great product, which is, it's part of a healthy lifestyle, and we see that here tonight, which is really good.
Absolutely. Now, are you a basketball fan yourself?
Yes, I do enjoy it. I look forward to these playoffs every year, and it's really good, and it's really competitive.
Well, thank you so much, and thank you for yours and Milk and Dairy Farmers' amazing contribution to this event. It wouldn't be possible without you, so we do appreciate that. And we will be back coming up right away with the second quarter. Stay with us.
Well, we're back to action here. We've got a jump ball being called. So I'm looking at the stats from the first quarter, and everything's pretty closer. Shooting percentage, 3-point percentage. Difference was a little bit on the free throws.
Yeah, Sisler's had a lot more opportunity at the free throw line. They're not making all their shots. But
right.
As I said before, I think Massey's really happy with the score being the way it is after a quarter. Just stay close. I think that's all they want to do.
That's again Tuchinski with the drive on the left side, gets her team within 2. So Massey with the first basket in the second quarter here. Sisler with the ball right now. That was Ginto with the outside 3, doesn't drop in. Becker coming down with the board, dishes it ahead to Tuchinski. Tuchinski back to Florence. Florence to Becker. Becker gets it inside to Filowich, but again doesn't convert on that pass. So they're having a difficult time getting it into Filowich.
But they are certainly methodical. They're certainly driven by getting the ball inside and trying to make things happen with their bigs for sure.
Giles tries to do the bounce pass inside, but it gets picked off. Florence gets it to Tuchinski. Tuchinski takes a look, back out to Becker. Becker with the jump shot. A little bit short. Filowich coming down with it, but she gets blocked on the play. Becker gets a rebound, but gets called on the travel. Unfortunately, it looked like she took a little hop before she went to put the ball down.
Coach Howish didn't like that call. The referee herself. I think Coach Howish knows her limits. Talking to her colleagues.
Ginto with the ball right now for Sisler. Gets it inside to Rodriguez. Rodriguez takes a look. Rongavilla. Giles takes a look. She's up against Filowich. Makes a little bit of spacer, but doesn't convert on the shot. Ball goes out of bounds, I believe, off Becker. So it'll still result in Sisler ball. Giles gets it to her sister. She looks to drive. Almost went around Filowich there, and it looked like it was going to drop in, but it rolled out. Clayson, she gets fouled on the play by Ginto. Inbounding the ball is Taylor Clayson, 6 feet tall. And it's almost picked off there, but, oh, and diving for it is Giles, but that ball's going to go out of bounds, so that's going to result in Vincent Massey ball, but good effort on the part of Sisler.
Not afraid to skin their knees, that's for sure.
Some of those dives, I hope they play volleyball.
Yeah.
Clayson looking to get the ball into Becker. Filowich right there all alone, but doesn't get the shot off on time. We've got a shot clock violation. A little bit of soft pressure being put on by Vincent Massey. Rizal Ginto gets the ball into Giles. She dishes it off to Rodriguez. Good movement of the ball there by Sisler. Oh, and Filowich tipped that ball away. Sisler comes down with it, so they get another opportunity on offense. Ginto looking to drive, and she does, and drains it.
They have absolutely no fear of taking that ball to the basket with all those tall trees. A really, really good drive to the hoop on Sisler's part.
And this foul goes against Victoria Tuchinski. At the line right now is Rizal Ginto. Misses a first. Ginto only gets a one shot because she made the basket. Vincent Massey with the ball right now. Clayson gets it out to Florence. Becker takes a look. Not looking to really shoot from that far out. They're always looking to get the ball inside to their bigger players. Pressure being put on there by Massey. Becker looking to get the ball to Clayson. Clayson back to Tuchinski. So again, good movement by Massey trying to get that ball around, get it inside to the big girls. But great defense by Sisler. There's only 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Florence with the outside shot. Doesn't drop in. Giles comes down with it. Giles takes a look, gives her sister a little bit of opportunity to get back into play as she was tying up her shoelace, still in the backcourt. Ginto gets the ball. Now we've got Rodriguez with the outside shot, doesn't drop in. Becker right there for the rebound. Pressure being put on by Sisler, and we've got a charge being called against Becker.
That's a big foul for Becker. That's her second. Going back to the stat page, 5 free throws now that Sisler has missed.
Yes.
And that's not going to make Coach Tan very happy.
No, because we've talked on a lot of broadcasts about the opportunity to put points on the board without the clock running down, so you want to take advantage of that.
Protect the ball. Defensively, we're playing them still too tight on the perimeter, right? Too tight on the perimeter, right? Just get out, right? Good hedge recover on your part, but don't be off balance. Be aware where Kia and Kiana are. Offensively, right? It's right, we're standing around watching. More movement, get our forward diving down, right? Get our forward diving down. Let's make sure we hit the roller from time to time, right? Get Keelan to move. Hey, free throw wise, right? Free throw wise, right? We're probably right now, we're like 2 for 7, right? 3 points, right? Belly breathing. Right, stay calm on the free throw, okay? Hey, let's go. Keep it up. Let's start moving. Spartans on 2, 1, 2.
Dress announcer, I had to laugh at one of the regionals. He had teams or the people in the crowd making the sounds of their team's mascot. I'm going, are you kidding me? The sound of a fighting gopher. Exactly.
There's a lot of gnashing teeth. That's all it is.
I chipped my tooth that day.
There you go. There you go. But I'll tell you, he personifies passion in an announcer's voice. He is so into it with his costume and his hat. It's the wonderful hat of Robbie Scott.
Thinking if they lose the game ball, they got one right there.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
The plush ball.
The plush. I believe it's a Minnesota Timberwolves basketball hat.
Yeah, but he comes in full suit, for the job.
He's ready. He's ready.
It's awesome. Vincent Massey, 26-22 is our score right now. They get the ball into Filowich, but right there is Ginto. She comes up with the steal, dishes the ball ahead. And we've got an easy basket for Rongavilla, and she gets fouled on the play. So count the basket and an opportunity to go to the line.
Really good weak side defense on that last possession by Massey. Sisler read the lob over top, and they attacked the ball, picked it off, and results in an and one at the other end.
And misses
That's 6
that.
misses,
Yeah, that's a
Coach.
lot of missed foul shots, that's for sure.
This lead could easily be a 12-point lead with some free throws made.
Blanca looks to drive a little bit short, but gets it right to Filowich. Filowich goes up and gets fouled on the play. This is going to be Giles' second foul, I believe.
Yeah. Both of the Giles sisters have 2 fouls, and Michael plays them pretty much with foul trouble.
Yeah. Well, sometimes you don't have a lot of option, right? If that's where your strength is, you got to keep them on, and you live and die by that. Filowich at the line, she makes it on the first attempt. We have 5:21 left in the second quarter here. This is out, but Massey comes down with the rebound. Going up with it is Clayson. So good effort there by Massey.
All Coach Howish wants to do is stay close.
Well, they're definitely doing that. Only down by 3 right now. 28-25 is our score. Giles takes a look. But again, Massey putting some pretty good defense on them. This time we get a travel ball being called. Right now we have Florence bringing the ball up. Dishes it off to Hartog. And one of the first outside shots, Clayson drains the 3. So we are all tied up. Here we got a chance to look at that replay. Great outside shot. Ginto, nothing but net.
Anything you can do, I can do better. Such ease in her stroke, too.
Yeah, that was a statement. Oh, and now we've got a foul being called against Ginto. I'm not sure, but this could be her second foul as well. But, no, sorry, that's her first foul. No, second foul. They corrected it, it's her second foul. Florence gets the ball and puts it up for 2, and they are only down by 1 now. 31-30, just over 4 minutes left in the first half, the second quarter of the girls' championship game. Again, these teams have met 3 times, and it hasn't really been close in the end, but Massey's doing everything to stay in this one right now. We've got a foul being called this time, as we saw the Sisler player driving to the hoop, so that'll put them at the line. So Razel Ginto going to the line.
Coach Howish, I'm sure, has told her girls it's 1 game. 1 game.
Yep.
If you play a best of 7, we probably don't win the series. But if it's a 1 game,
anything can happen.
It's March Madness, Missy, and that's what happens in March Madness.
Well, and hasn't it been happening at March Madness in the NCAA? The upsets there. Oh my!
I got 7 missed free throws now for Sisler. Make it 8.
It's a kiss of death right there.
Well, it's part of the game.
Oh, and there's a big steal by Giles going up for the basket. Makes no mistake on that one. That's where Massey has to be careful. Here we get a chance to see that steal, and she goes right to the hoop. Florence looking to drive, but she stops, gets it to Clayson. Clayson taking a look again. Tough D, but we got a steal again by Giles, who struggles dribbling the ball. And we're going to get a foul against Clayson.
Not a good play. Not a good play at all by Clayson. Give up the layup. Hold back the foul. That's a momentum killer, Missy.
And that also puts her at 2 fouls. So we've got a timeout being called on the floor. Our score right now is 35-30. We are close to halftime in the girls' game here. Don't go anywhere, because we still have second half action. And then after that, we'll have all the presentation of all the awards, and then we have the boys' game.
Yeah. Like I said, right now, I'm a little concerned about the inability to shoot free throws on Sisler's part. They've missed 8 to this point. That's a 13-point lead.
Yeah.
And it's almost like we talk about in hockey, you hear it all the time with the Winnipeg Jets, how they got to chase the game when you're behind. Well, you're not chasing much of a game in basketball with a 5-point deficit. Make it 13, that's a totally different ballgame.
Well, we're almost ready for the foul shot to be taken. We'll see how Sisler can do on this attempt. Going to the line right now is Kiana Giles. 35-30 is our score. 3:32 left in the second quarter. And she makes that one, so 36-30. We've got a great crowd in attendance already.
Yeah, good support from both schools. Traditionally, always exciting to watch a Sisler-Massey game.
Well, we've always said that there's no atmosphere like a Manitoba High School Provincial Championship game. Always packed. We're here at the University of Manitoba, and we've got the one side almost full already. And behind us, it's already starting to fill up a little bit here. So a good crowd in attendance here, as always. And that's got to make Morris Glimcher very happy, and we would like to extend our congratulations to Morris, who's been in this job for 40-somewhat years and is retiring at the end of June. It's almost hard to imagine Mo not being a part of the Manitoba High School Athletic Association, but we wish him all the best.
There from the inception, and he's referred to as the godfather of high school athletics, and we do wish Morris the best of luck and the best of retirement. He's earned it, and go out on a positive note and
absolutely
go out when you want to.
Yeah, he's done a great job, and we wish him all the best. He was in this role when I was still in high school. Yeah. And I'm retiring soon.
That's right.
Don't want to make him feel old, but maybe that makes us feel old too.
Yeah,
we're the same age.
We're dirt.
Nice shot there by Tuchinski.
They needed that off a set play.
Oh, a nice steal there by Filowich. Dishes it ahead, but it's stole again by Ginto. Filowich. Ginto goes right to the hoop again, not afraid to drive. There we get a look at that steal.
Little hesitation. Beautiful play.
And Filowich looks to drive. Looked like she got bumped a bit, but it didn't go in. No foul called on the play. Ginto with the ball right now for the Spartans. Dishes it off to Giles with the outside shot. Oh, and there's a healthy bounce off the backboard and back into the basket.
As quick as Ginto is, she doesn't even look like she's going very fast. But man, can she pick him up and put him down?
Yeah. 41-32, our biggest lead, 2:37 left. We just had a travel ball called against Massey, so it's Sisler ball.
I think if you ask Coach Tan right now, his team's not playing very well, and they're still up 9 with 8 missed free throws.
Yes. Giles with the ball, gets it to Ginto with the outside shot. In and out, gets robbed on that one, but Giles comes down with the rebound. She gets it inside to her sister, who goes up, doesn't get it. Oh, and there we get another pass by Massey where it just gets stolen, and Giles gets up for the easy 2. This is where Sisler's putting a little bit of pressure on. And Massey has to do a better job of keeping their head up and taking a look. Tuchinski looking to drive, goes out of bounds, but it's still Massey ball.
There's that double-digit lead that Sisler's been trying to get all night, and they're finally imposing a little bit of their will. Their front or their pressure in the Massey half court is incredible right now. Massey really struggling to make any kind of good decision.
Yeah, and there you get a 5-second violation called against Massey, who couldn't inbound the ball on time. So that's another turnover. So pressure being put on by Sisler right now. 43-32, 11-point lead. Just under 2 minutes in the first half of the girls' championship game. Ginto with the outside shot, goes a little strong. Filowich coming down with it. Again, some pressure being put on. by the Spartans. And that ball being thrown away. Sisler ball. Giles gets it to Ginto. It's stolen, tipped away by Filowich, but catching up to it was a Sisler player. And we're going to get it back over because she tipped the ball.
But there was no possession.
No possession, right?
How do you determine possession? I don't know about that call.
Yeah, that's almost like you can't tip it away then and grab the ball. That's a good point. Florence gets it to Blanca, tries to get it inside to Filowich, but it goes out of bounds. It's tipped by Giles.
Coach Howard's bringing back Becker. I think she wants to make sure this lead doesn't get any bigger at this particular time.
Filowich looking to spin. She gets fouled on the play. We'll see who this one goes against. If it goes against, oh, it's number 3 it's going against this time, so that's Kiera Rongavilla. Filowich, good from the line. She's done a great job from the line right now. I don't know if she's missed. Now, hopefully that's not the kiss of death, because we have a tendency to do that, don't we? Please make it. I'm going to feel really bad. Oh, jeez. But she comes down with the rebound, goes up, doesn't drop in for her. Giles comes down with the board, but she's fighting for it. Her sister comes up with the ball. Just over a minute left in the girls' half here. Gets it outside to Rongavilla. She looks to drive, goes right around Filowich, but Filowich blocks the ball.
Really nice block.
Florence comes up with it. I think she might have lost her dribble. Gets it inside to Becker. Becker to Torchinski. Goes off the head, but Ginto comes down with it. Dishes it ahead to Rodriguez. Puts it up, but misses it. Shatkowski came down with the rebound.
I think this is the type of game Mike wants. He wants it a little bit frantic.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, and she didn't get across center.
No. It's not.
Inbounding the ball right now as Giles gets it inside to Ginto. Good movement by Sisler, moving that ball around, trying to get the best shot possible with only 11 seconds left, but it's stolen. Tuchinski goes up, and good hustle by Giles to knock that ball away because she was going up for a layup.
Speed, absolutely speed caused that that play.
Absolutely.
She just absolutely no quit, went really hard.
And there again, Massey having a really hard time inbounding the ball, and Giles steals it and goes up for the basket. So 45-33 is our score right now, and the time is going to run out in the first half. So what we saw there was, it was still very close initially, but then we saw the strength and speed really of Sisler.
The volume got turned up, Missy. That's the difference.
And here we get a look at a little highlight package in the second quarter here. Again, Massey having a difficult time inbounding the ball, and that's created a lot of turnovers, which has resulted in points for the Sisler Spartans and has led to their lead at this point. Here we get some of the steals there. We see Giles going up. Again, great hustle on the part of the Spartans, steal after steal, resulting in points. And really not afraid of driving to the hoop, as we can see in this highlight package. A great opportunity to see some of the action here in the first half of the girls' championship game with number 1 and 2. So really a tight battle, but we've seen Sisler pull ahead a little bit.
Sisler, I would say, as I told you before, I don't think Michael's happy with his first half. Stacy's elated, but they're still down 12 with Sisler missing 8 free throws.
Absolutely. So 45-33 is our score. It is halftime, but we're going to go courtside where Danielle is waiting with an interview with the coach, Michael Tan of the Sisler Spartans.
With Michael Tan, who's the Sisler Spartans head coach. Now, Michael, what was really working for you in that first half?
We were hitting shots. That was the key thing, is that we're attacking the rim and we're getting to the line at the same time. Defensively, we got to tighten it up on defense. They're getting too many easy looks, especially on the inside. We really got to key in on Keelan here, and we got to make sure that we're only giving up one opportunity and not 3 or 4.
When you head into that locker room, what's your message for your girls?
We got to battle. I mean, we got to take care of these first 10 minutes, and then we'll wait on the next 10. But we got to be patient, and we got to just relax a little bit when we get the ball and stick to the game plan.
All right, thank you, Michael. Good luck in the second half, and we will be right back with that second half, so stay with us. Welcome back. I'm live now with Stacy, who is the Vincent Massey Trojans head coach. Stacy, what did you tell your girls when you were in the locker room?
Well, that we have to step up and compete, obviously. Defensively, we've been doing some good things. Now we just have to offensively step up and score some points.
What's it going to take for you to step up your offensive game in this next quarter, in the next half?
Making good passes, decreasing turnovers, taking care of the ball.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Stacy, and good luck in this half.
Thanks.
Stay with us. The third is coming up right away.
Well, we are back, almost ready for second half action here. There we see some of the signs. We've got a lot of the people in attendance with some of the noisemakers and signs, and it's been quite exciting here. What an atmosphere, as per usual, for the provincial championship. So we've got number 1 and 2 Sisler Spartans and the Vincent Massey Trojans, and right after this game we're going to have number 1 John Taylor Pipers up against number 3 Garden City Fighting Gophers. So both these championship games proved to be very exciting. The score right now is 45-33 in favor of the Sisler Spartans.
I think Coach Tan is, like I said, he's up 12, and I don't think his team played exceptionally well. But it looks like a 12-point lead and not playing really well, and Coach Howe is probably telling her girls, we're playing as well as we can. They're giving the ball up way too easy, and
Yes.
the pressure in the half court and the three-quarter court is really causing Massey a lot of headaches. And we'll see what kind of response they get early in the second half here.
They've kind of proved that they can play with them already. It's a matter of kind of settling down a little bit. There we just saw Coach Leping, coach of St. Paul's, in attendance here. And we're almost ready. We see again the referees are ready to get started. Both teams taking a court. Again, we've got the Vincent Massey in green, and we've got Sisler in white with red. Sisler with the ball right now. Giles. Ginto looks to get it inside. It's knocked out of bounds by Florence. Results in Sisler ball still. Giles takes a look. So Sisler slowing things up a little bit. We've got 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Giles with the outside shot, doesn't drop in. It's a little bit short. Coming down with it is Filowich. Lead pass right to Becker. Becker makes no mistake on that one. So a good start for Massey. Back to 10 points. Giles looking to drive between two players, doesn't drop in for Massey, coming down with it. Oh, and there we almost had a double dribble, I think, didn't we?
I would have thought so, but big block.
Yeah. So Filowich went up, and it's blocked by Rongavilla. Still results in Massey ball. Filowich gets the ball. Gets it inside to Becker. Becker drives, doesn't drop in for Giles, pushes the ball out to Ginto. And she goes coast to coast.
Absolutely effortless. Not even, I don't even know if she's sweating on that, but she just goes at such high speed. Easy, easy.
Absolutely, showing no fear, Razel Ginto. Here we've got a foul being called on the play. This foul going against Giles, that's her third foul. Massey didn't bound the ball. And this is again where Massey's had a hard time getting the ball into their players. That was close to the 5-second violation again.
That's, yeah, their pressure on the inbound pass is incredible right now.
Clayson takes a look. Filowich with the outside shot, doesn't go in. Coming down with it is Sisler. Lead pass to her. Giles to Ginto, and Ginto makes no mistake.
That ball never touched the floor. Never touched the floor, and they score an easy layup at the other end. Unbelievable ball movement. Great movement.
And some great strength on those passes.
Unbelievable.
Filowich gets it to Florence. Florence with the outside shot. And 3 seconds being called against Becker, who is in the key.
I actually thought they were calling a foul on Becker, but three in the key. I think Coach Howard will take that.
Giles looking to drive. She goes up strong and makes it. 51-35 is our score. So we saw a first basket by Massey. That's all we've seen since. It's been all Sisler. Clayson looking to drive. Gets it to Tuchinski. Tuchinski. Got a turnover here and still Sisler ball. So a 16-point lead right now. So Sisler has extended their lead ever so slightly. Giles with the outside shot, and she drains a three. Now they're starting to build on that lead. Clayson with the ball, gets it inside to Filowich. Filowich looking to drive. She goes up, tries to do a reverse, doesn't get in there. Tuchinski goes up strong. She came down with the board, went up strong, but it looks like she got fouled on the play. At the line right now is Victoria Tuchinski. One of the grade 11 players. Banks that one. And misses the second one. Filowich comes down with the board. She goes up strong. She had Giles all over her, so she had to go up strong on that one.
That was a real good take by Filowich.
Oh, that ball almost stolen by Tuchinski. Florence now playing some D, gets blocked there. Giles looking for the outside shot. It falls a little bit short. Filowich comes down with it. Gets it ahead to Clayson, to Tuchinski, to Florence. Again, good movement now by Vincent Massey. Clayson looking to drive. Dishes it back out to Tuchinski. Almost stolen. There's only 10 seconds left on the shot clock. They get it into Becker. Becker to Tuchinski. It's stolen away by Giles, but players are fighting for it right now. And we've got a shot clock violation. Ginto. Stolen by Tuchinski. Becker picks up the ball, gets it into Filowich, who makes no mistake on that. So 54-40, back to just 14 points. Giles gets it to her sister. Waiting outside was Rodriguez. She just was a little short on that shot. Tuchinski dishes the ball to Florence. Again, a bit of pressure being put on by Sisler, and that's where it's almost stolen when they're going to pass that far. That's a difficult pass to make with the speed of Sisler, but that outside shot was just made by Clayson.
You're going to make those cross-court passes, they better be,
Bullets.
better be on a line.
And the ball stolen by Megan Florence. She tried dishing the ball up to the other side to Clayson, but unfortunately it went out of bounds. Ginto with the ball. Nice outside shot by Ginto.
There's no sign of worry on her face. She just stands there and very casually sinks a three. Here for it, buddy.
We saw that shot and it got deflected. Coming down with it is Giles. She's looking to drive. Florence was right there. Looks like she didn't quite establish position, and she's going to get called on the foul.
Now, how do you feel if you've got that young lady coming down on you? I think she did a great job just sort of hanging in there. So,
she was only about a step away from
a charge.
A charge.
If you're willing to do it.
Yeah.
If you're willing to do it.
And that takes, let's face it, that takes some guts to stand there and take those charges. A lot of people shy away, and at the last second they lean away, and that's when they get called on the block. 58-42 is our score. 4:18 left in the third quarter here at the Investors Group Athletic Center at the University of Manitoba. Paige Blanco with the ball. Clayson Becker gets it inside to Filowich, who almost lost the handle but dives for it to keep it alive. 11 seconds left on the clock. Blanco with the outside shot. Doesn't go in. Giles coming down with it. Dishes it ahead to Wrongvilla, who was completely right Villa there.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Sisler's stepping up their aggressiveness a little bit there.
They're trying to double as soon as they get over half court and rotate to the open player. Their unselfishness with the basketball right now, Sisler, is what's really extending this lead.
Right. Again, there we can see the defense by Sisler knocking that ball away. So once again, Massey having a difficult time inbounding the ball.
They're just quicker all around.
Sisler with the ball right now. Wrongvilla almost losing that. Giles looking to drive. She decides to go right through the players and around Filowich and puts it up for two. Hartog with the ball. Gets it into Becker. Becker turns, but she's blocked from behind by Giles. And this foul, I believe, is going against Tuchinski.
No, I believe that's against Becker.
Oh, it is? Okay,
That's
sorry.
Becker's foul. And Clayson looked like she got either an
Clayson,
elbow or a shoulder in the nose.
63-44 is our score. Right now, we'll see if we can listen into the Sisler timeout.
You have to show inside. That's the one way you'll stop their offense from going anywhere. Force them to hit jump shots. Force them to hit shots. And on their side out of bounds play, right, if she gets it, you got to double down right away. Force them to hit outside shots. Offensively, you're fooling around too much here. Keep it simple. Use the screen and come off of it. We still haven't done anything on the left side. Get to the left side. Spartans on 2-1-2.
All right, we're back in. Coach Tan just wants to solidify with his troops their goals and what they want to do in the half-court offense and what they want to do in their defensive play.
Sisler with the ball right now. Giles. That's always a difficult play when players leave the ground to make a pass like that. If the person's not there, you're in trouble. Here we saw another basket by Sisler, so they're starting to pull away. There's not really a weakness on the floor for Sisler.
No, their defensive pressure, look at it. They jump in every lane. All they do is they throw it to a spot and their teammates get there.
Yeah. Again, just hustle, constant hustle by Sisler, and it's resulting in points for them. Now, in the semifinals, we had Sisler defeat Oak Park, and that was a close one for a while there as well. And then we had Vincent Massey beat Garden City in order to get to the final. So we ended up with number 1 and 2 ranked, making it to the final.
Yeah, and talking with Coach Tan about the semifinal, he said the first half was kind of they sleepwalked through it, if that's the proper term. But they turned it up in the second half. They have the capability of doing it. It's uncanny. They can be really poor, but their defensive side of the basketball is so good that their offense doesn't have to show up sometimes till the second half.
At the line right now is Tuchinski, misses the first one. We've got 4 fouls against Giles. But I'm just going to guess that they have a little bit of depth on their side. And there we had, if the foul shot doesn't hit the rim, it's going to be inbounded on the side.
It's a good sub by Coach Tan. Get her off the floor with 4 fouls. You're up 23. You can afford to have her sit for the remainder of the quarter.
Giles with the outside shot, and she drains it. So everything's going Sisler way right now. I would kind of say they're on fire a bit.
Yeah, they've exploded.
Yeah, we just saw that last outside shot by Giles. 70-44 is our score, just over a minute and a half left in the third quarter here of the girls' championship game. Becker good on the first. So we were just sitting at about a 16-point lead, and boy, did this jump ahead now. And how quick.
Yeah, if you went for popcorn,
24 points
He
already.
went for popcorn. It's about a 10-point run.
Ginto looking to drive, dishes the ball to. That was number 2 Rodriguez with the ball. Filowich looking to drive. And it looks like she's fouled on the play. This one, we'll see who this goes against. It might be against number 13. And sure enough, it is. And that is going against Foster. Filowich makes the first one, and again, doing a good job from the line.
She has a very nice shooting stroke from the free throw line.
And makes the second one. So again, we talked about those opportunities to put points on the board without the clock running down. Vincent Massey taking advantage of that. Ginto with the ball right now for Sisler's outside shot by Giles. Doesn't drop in, fighting forward. Her Sisler girl, I think that was Giles, that drove into the bench to get that ball. Almost kept it alive for her team. Great effort. You gotta love when players are willing to do anything to get that ball.
Like we saw in the first quarter, the skinning at their knees, diving on the floor for a basketball. That's a coach's dream.
Absolutely. Chinsky, Florence, all the way to Becker. Becker gets it into Filowich, but can't hold on to it. Sisler comes up with the ball. Foster's being double teamed right now. Ginto driving up the floor. And we've got a foul again being called against Florence, and it looks like she's moving at the last second. If she could hold her ground, she totally had that foul for sure.
Yeah.
Foul there for 14 Florence, number 4 foul.
Ginto misses on the first attempt.
You know, we hear so much about the Giles sisters, and rightfully so, but this young lady at the free throw line has been nothing short of amazing tonight. Her expression hasn't changed throughout the game. It's been the same, sort of almost cold and calculated, for lack of a better word.
And she's a number 5 player in the province.
Yeah.
Filowich, number 3. Of course, the Giles sisters are 1 and 2. Becker is number 6 in the province, so we've got a lot of the top players here. 71-48 is our score. 12 seconds left. We'll see if Sisler can get a last second. Sorry, 71-50 now, so 21-point lead. Giles gets it to Ginto. And putting that ball up was number 8 at the last second. That was Bansell. Somehow that ball got through and Bansell put it up for 2. Right now we're just seeing some of the highlights from the third quarter here, where we did see really Sisler pulling ahead.
Yeah, they certainly imposed their will on Vincent Massey, and they had every answer to whatever Massey wanted to try and do to them.
Again, we see some of the outside shots. It was really the aggressiveness of Sisler, like the defense are playing, the steals, the difficulty that they're really posing on Massey. It's really paying off for Sisler.
Yeah.
Let's face it, they're not afraid of shooting, they're not afraid of driving.
Well, they're just putting so much pressure on Massey in the half court and the full court. They're running passing lanes, jumping when they have to at the right moment. It's just a clinic right now by Sisler.
Absolutely, 23-point lead, 73-50. So right now we just saw the highlight package, but right now we're going to throw courtside where Danielle is waiting with an interview.
Welcome back from a very, very high energy third quarter between the Trojans and the Spartans, and a very high energy crowd. With me now is Chris Kajunis, who is the Manitoba High School Athletic Association president. Now, Chris, what's it like to see this many people come out to support high school athletics?
I think a big part of going to school is this whole kind of environment, and coming to a provincial championship where you can see the school spirit, you can see the excitement. It gives parents a chance to come out and enjoy this. Even I just walked by the superintendent of Louis-Riel School Division, Mr. Dwayne Brothers. So it brings out all kinds of people to an event like this.
And it's really been amazing. Lots of cheering, just so much fun. We've had games at halftime. It's just been absolutely fantastic. You were saying it's one of the most fun parts of your job, and it's great to get to do this.
It is. It's great to come in, and we're being treated to a terrific game. Both Vincent, Massey, and Sisler are playing a great game. The score might be a little bit, could be a little bit closer, but Vincent Massey's doing a terrific job of keeping up and playing, making this a game.
And we'll be right back with the fourth quarter. It's going to be even more exciting, like Chris said. It's been absolutely fantastic so far, so we'll see you after this.
All right, well, we're back with the fourth quarter action. Our score right now is 76-52, still in favor of Sisler. It's been back-to-back right now, or end-to-end action. Becker with the ball right now gets it outside to Clayson with the outside shot, a little bit short. Fighting for it and coming up with it, I believe, is Filowich, but we've got a jump ball being called.
And on the change of possession, it's Sisler basketball.
Ginto, number 5 ranked player in the province. Giles with the outside shot. Nothing but net, baby.
They played together for so long that they're just they're in sync. I'm not the band either.
Surprised you know about that band.
Okay.
Nice spin move there by Filowich.
She has definitely been Vincent Massey's most consistent player tonight. If they could have gotten the ball inside to her a little bit more, they probably would still be decently close here.
Great effort by Giles to come down with that board. Man, she just drained that one. But that was all effort on Giles to come down with that rebound. Just tipping that ball from behind and fighting for it. Outside shot there by Pickle. Doesn't drop in. Ginto speeding up the court, dishes it off to Rodriguez. Again, everything's falling in for Sisler now. Here we get a look at that last play in the outside shot by Rodriguez. 83-54 is our score. That ball is kicked by Ginto, so it's going to result in Massey ball. Filowich with the outside shot doesn't drop in. Coming down with it is Foster. And we've got a foul being called on the play. Giles with the outside shot. Doesn't drop in. Filowich coming down with it.
Nice take. Really nice take to the hoop by a grade 10 player, and the future for young Miss Becker looks pretty bright right now. May not be what she wanted tonight, Missy, but certainly her future looks very bright.
And Becker is good at the line. Coming into the game is Hartog. She replaces Becker. Foster gets the ball inside to Giles. We've got a foul called on the play. 6:28 left. 83-57 is our score in the girls' championship game here. Number 1, Sisler, is up right now against number 2, Vincent Massey Trojans in the girls' championship game. Giles, outside shot, doesn't drop in, but her sister gets a rebound. Nice shimmy shake move, but she's blocked on the play by Filowich. Giles takes a look. Sisler looking to set something up here. 10 seconds left. Giles looking to drive, tries to go around Filowich, doesn't quite make it. Filowich stands her ground, comes down with the board, dishes it to Blanca. Blanca stops, takes the outside shot, a little bit short. Giles with the ball. Rodriguez took a look there, but decided not to shoot it. Giles now with the outside shot, doesn't drop in, but coming down with it is Rodriguez. She's got the Twin Towers around her, and she just jumps in there. Let's see if we can see this, just coming up with that rebound and putting it up. Florence gets it to Clayson, back to Florence, outside shot. It's going to drop a little short there, or fall short. Again, looks like Massey shooting with a little bit of desperation here right now.
Well, this one is about respectability at this point in time. I think that's their first half was pretty good, as solid as it could be, but Sisler, as we said, imposing one's will, and it looked like Sisler was able to impose their will early in the second half, third quarter.
Nice board by Becker. Dishes it ahead way too far for Tuchinski. Ginto with the ball right now for Sisler. Gets it to Giles. We got a back over being called against Sisler. Vincent Massey ball. Filowich tries to come up with that ball again. Massey having a tough time inbounding that ball. Nice lead pass there all the way to Rongvilla, who makes no mistake on that basket. Extends a lead to 30. 87-57 is our score right now. 4:24 left. Filowich. Florence back to Clayson. Again, good movement on the ball. They're trying to get it into Becker inside right now. 4 seconds left. She's going to have to turn and shoot, and she does, but it doesn't hit any rim, so we got a shot clock violation being called.
That's, I think, their third or fourth tonight. Sisler's defense has been pretty consistent the whole game, while their offense was kind of sputtering in the first half. 57 points in a girls' basketball game, that's pretty good defense.
Absolutely. Ginto passing that ball to Giles. It goes off her. I couldn't really see because of the monitor here, but it was either a foot or hand and out of bounds. So one of the few turnovers we've seen by Sisler. And we got a foul called on the play. That's against Ashna Bansal. So they get the ball into Filowich. He gets blocked on the play. We get it inside to Becker. Becker turns, makes the shot, and a foul is called. We'll see who this one goes against. Could be one of the Giles sisters. That goes against number 11. So Becker is at the line right now. That's her 4th foul. That's Kiana. And Becker makes good on that one. 87-60 is our score. 3:40 left in this girls' championship game. It is the 4th quarter. After this, we're going to have the presentation of the awards, and then we've got the boys' final. John Taylor Pipers against the Garden City Fighting Gophers. Nice move by Giles. That takes control.
That's unbelievable body control.
No kidding.
I don't think you teach that. That's a tough move to coach.
Filowich makes the basket and also gets fouled on the play. Actually, this would be a good time to, I'd like to give a shout out to a good friend of mine that's in the hospital right now and been battling an illness. So we wish her all the best for a speedy recovery. So all the best to you, Tracy. Giles with the ball right now. Hickle with the ball, gets it to Filowich. And right there, oh, and one too many steps as Tuchinski. She had an open lane to the basket. Ginto with the ball, dribbling through the entire Vincent Massey team, but loses the handle. Filowich lead pass to Becker. Becker looking to go up. She does and misses that one, but she gets a rebound and makes no mistake on the second attempt. 89-65, 2:32 left in the game.
Well, this one's over by all accounts, but Sisler getting a little sloppy in the front court right now.
Bansel loses control of the ball. Vincent Massey ball. So gives Massey another opportunity, and the ball's knocked away by Ginto. Into the game right now is number 9, Murphy, and also number 1, Peep. And into the game is Paige Blanca for Massey. She's got the ball right now. Gets it to Florence. And the ball stolen by Bansel. By a good attempt there by Filowich to try and get that ball, results in a jump. They get it inside to Filowich. She looks to drive, gets fouled on the play by Bansel. That'll put Filowich to the line. 89-65, just over 2 minutes. Nice shooting there by Filowich. So Keelan Filowich doing a great job from the line for Massey. Giles. Oh, and we've got a charge being called against Bansel. Probably an illegal screen.
Yeah, moving screen. Not getting her feet set. Rolling before the person using the screen had a chance to get over there.
And that's her 4th foul already. Filowich going up strong. Drains it for Massey. Kenna looking to slow things down a little bit for Sisler, set something up. She takes that outside shot, doesn't drop in. Coming down with it is Filowich. She tries to get the ball to Florence, but it's just a step too far. Kaylin Gruen into the game.
almost that time where Michael's got to clear his bench, get his starters off, give somebody an experience of the provincial playoffs, provincial finals.
Giles with the ball right now. Gets it to Tynes. Back to Giles with the outside shot. Nothing but net. 92-68, last minute of play. Giles gets it ahead to number 9, Murphy. Coming up with it, however, is Tynes, and she puts it in. Blanket gets it to Groom. And we've got a travel ball and a stuck ball. Shot was taken, it stuck. Does that mean it's got a little bit of not enough air?
Depends how hard you throw it into that crotch of the rim in the board.
Arabe had the ball right for Sisler, controlling the ball. She gets fouled on the play. This foul is going to go against number 3, Groom. So Gruen picks up her first foul. Inbounding the ball still is Arabe. And it looked like there's a little bit of confusion there.
I think it's time for Mike just to relax. The game's over.
Yeah, there's 26 seconds.
But you can't tell by his face. He's a pretty intense coach. I had the pleasure of working with Michael in his days with Daniel Mack when I was the coach of the varsity team with the Maroons. And Michael was my manager in grade 11, and he played for us in grade 12. And he's done a bang-up job working with these athletes at Sisler. And he's not a teacher, but he is one heck of a basketball coach. So congratulations to Sisler, and full marks for the victory tonight. Back-to-back provincial championships.
Again, congrats to Sisler. As you mentioned, back-to-back, undefeated in Manitoba, undefeated in the provincial championship, capturing another provincial championship with this team. A lot of the top players in the province playing on this team. Fantastic season. You can't be more pleased when you have a season like this, and the fact that they finished it off right to the end. Because sometimes that can be a lot of pressure, and we saw that in the first half. There was a little bit of pressure, and Massey was right with them, and it was really for Sisler to lose. You know, but they did a good job, and they turned things around. They showed why they are ranked #1 and why they finished as provincial champions. Here we get a chance to see some of the highlights again from the fourth quarter.
All right, folks. Welcome to the award presentation for the 2016 Milk High School Basketball Championship.
Again, some great highlights. There we saw the highlight package. Right now, we're going to throw courtside to Danielle, where she was waiting with this year's MVP.
MVP, Sisters Kiana Giles. Kiana, what's going through your mind right now? You just won the championship.
I'm just really excited. It's my last year, so I'm just proud of my team for everything they've worked for. We worked hard for this, and I'm just excited.
I know your team has had an absolutely amazing run this season, going 12-0, just absolutely fantastic. You said it's grade 12, it's your final year, your senior year. What does this mean to you to graduate like this?
Just mean that we're leaving a legacy, and I know that our team is doing well. I'm just excited. I can't even explain.
Okay, well, congratulations again, Kiana. Congratulations, Sisler, and I'll let you go celebrate. Have a good night. Thank you so much.
Congratulations to Kiana Giles, #1 player in the province, and also your tournament MVP. Had a great tournament, much deserved. Right now, we're going to throw to the public address announcer for the presentation of all the hardware.
First up, folks, we would like to take this opportunity to recognize this year's Dairy Farmers of Manitoba Players' Choice Award. Now this award is special because it is selected by the athletes participating in this year's Final Four. This year's Players' Choice Award goes to Lana Mackage of Miles Macdonell Collegiate. I don't know if Lana is in the house tonight. Well, she's the Player's Choice. She's probably home studying. Oh, wait, she might be here. Hold on. Here she comes. Lana Mackage from Miles Mac, ladies and gentlemen. We said that's quite an honor because that's selected by the players. Soon they're going to change the name of Miles Mac to Miles Mackage Collegiate, I have no doubt. All right, folks, the Manitoba High School Athletic Association would like to acknowledge this year's championship all-star team. Here are the all-stars for this year's 4A Varsity Girls Basketball Championship. First of all, from Garden City, number 5, Haley Lavarius. If you saw her play earlier in this tournament, you know the kind of scorer she was. Also on the All-Star team, from Vincent, Massey, number 7, Victoria Tuchinski. And also from the Vincent Massey Trojans, number 13, Keelan Filowich. I know I was saying that name a lot the last few games, scoring a lot of points. Two more All-Stars from the now champion Sisler Spartans, number 7, Kia Giles. And also from Sisler, number 6, Rezal Guinto. We would now like to award the 2016 Milk High School Basketball Championships Most Valuable Player. And presenting the MVP award tonight is Holly Kitchen of Investors Group. Holly was an MVP of this provincial championship when she played for the Oak Park Raiders in 1984. I know, you studied that novel in high school. It was about her. And now she is proud to present a $750 scholarship to the MVP for both the boys and girls 4A championships. So Holly is going to present this year's MVP for the girls game to, from the Sisler Spartans, number 11, Kiana Giles. There you have it, folks, your All-Stars and MVP for 2016. Now, if we could please ask the captains of the Vincent Massey Trojans as finalists to come up and accept the MHSAA finalist banner. Again, the game obviously didn't go the way they wanted, but great season for Vincent Massey. They definitely well deserved to be in this final game. Uh-oh, we're looking for the final banner. It has been found, ladies and gentlemen. And now we're going to be calling up all of the athletes, coaches, therapists, and managers from Vincent Massey to accept their finalist medallions. We have number 1, Taylor Kleisen. Number 2, Louisa Aquino. Number 3, Kaylin Grun. Number 4, Paige Blanca. Number 5, Ashley Hickle. Number 6, Naya Becker. Number 7, Victoria Tashinsky. Number 8, Julia Shatkowski. Number 9, Kennedy Tashinsky. Number 10, Jessica Hartog. Number 12, Tanya Wallach. Number 13, Keelan Filowich. Number 14, Megan Florence. Number 15, Lindley Trail. Head coach Stacy Hawash. Assistant coaches Stephanie Trimble. Stephanie Kleisen. Sam Breckenridge. Glynis Eiford. Says here their therapist is Rem. A one name, it's like Madonna, you just need one name. Rem, maybe not here. And manager Anita Izakun. Let's have it one more round of applause for your finalists, the Vincent Massey Trojans, for a great season. Now we're going to ask the captains of the Sisler Spartans, the 2016 champions, to come up and accept the championship banner and championship trophy.
There we see the
And now
Sisler
we're going to
Spartans
ask
with their
the
championship
following players and
trophy.
coaches to
Now what
please
they're
come
going to do
out
is give
to
all the
accept
players,
the
they also get a championship
t-shirts,
t-shirt and
courtesy of the
medals.
Dairy Farmers of
So they'll
Manitoba
be calling them
and
up
the
one by
championship
one.
medallions,
So all
courtesy
the
of
hardware right
Manitoba
now being
Credit
presented to the
Union.
#1 team
We have
in the
number
province,
one,
the Sisler
Tiffany
Spartans.
P.
A great final.
I think what you got to consider too is this is their third year.
Number 2, Patricia Rodriguez.
And, not for a little bit of bad luck 2 years ago, this could have been a three-peat.
Absolutely.
For this group of athletes, the grade 12s for sure. The Giles sisters, I remember Kiana was at a national team identification camp, and they would not excuse her from that to play in her high school provincial final. I thought that was quite a shame at that time.
Number 5, Avery Allard.
But kudos to Sisler, a great achievement
Number 6,
nonetheless.
Absolutely. Not too often you see teams that dominate throughout all their years in high school, and Sisler Spartan girls are definitely one of those teams.
Michael's got himself a pretty good system at the school. Their grade 9 team's pretty good at the girls level, and their JV team's not so bad either.
Number 9, Jasmine Murphy. Number 10, Abby Arabe. Number 11, Kiana Giles.
And there we see some of the Bison players and former players that are also part of the presentation, as well as some of the board members, some of the sponsors.
Number 14, Alyssa Esperanzate.
It's always nice when you see some of the players, former players that are presenting and being part of the presentation.
Yeah. I think what young people in high school don't realize, and we see a lot of it through the coaching post-high, that a lot of the kids are trying to give back to the sport and the school that gave them so much through their high school career. They all want to come back and be an assistant coach or to help in any way that they can. Some of them are even looking to move into education, which is kind of a real slap on the back for the schools that they attended. They got so much out of their high school experience that they want to become educators themselves, and high school athletics is the other half of education anyway.
Again, thanks for a great season to all varsity girls teams. Don't forget, coming up next, it's the Varsity Boys Championship game. John Taylor taking on
Here we had all the presentation of the hardware. Teams now are going to be shaking hands on a great fought battle here. Sisler, of course, taking that one. Here we see some of the highlight package from tonight's girls championship game. So number 1, Sisler, comes up with the win over number 2, Vincent Massey.
Yeah, there's such a difference between 1 and 2 this year in the province. Kudos to Massey. They got where they were supposed to. That's the number 2 seed, and it's just too strong. Sisler was just way too strong, and even though they didn't have a great first half, I thought that they really showed their colors in the second half.
Absolutely. And just the aggressiveness that we saw from Sisler, the defense that they played, and then just started raining in shots as well.
Oh, yeah.
You know, by the fourth quarter, I mean, they were just raining shots.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Massey didn't have an answer. They couldn't score in bunches. There was no such thing as a 12-point play, so it was a long uphill battle for them, which was unfortunate.
But a great effort and always an exciting game and always an exciting atmosphere here at the University of Manitoba. You don't go anywhere because we're coming back with the boys game. We got the #1 ranked John Taylor Pipers, who also is undefeated in Manitoba this year. They're going up against #3 Garden City Fighting Gophers. So there again, we're just seeing some of the highlights from the girls' game. Sisler Spartans take this one 94-68. It again started off very close, but then we saw Sisler pull away. So congratulations again to both teams, but also to Sisler Spartans on capturing the girls' championship title. Again, don't go anywhere. We're coming back with the boys' game. So right now, we're just going to take a short break.